Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be speaking about all the recent news and rumors in the MLB free agent market. If you're new here, I post fast baseball news when it happens and other baseball content, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. With our first story, we're going to be talking about the Toronto Blue Jays. They've recently expressed interest in Marwan Gonzalez, the ultimate utility man who can play anywhere except for center field, pitcher, and catcher. I think he'd be a pretty good fit. He's a switch hitter, but his better numbers are from the right side, so I don't know how much that would help them. He also gives them more versatility and depth, but if they do get him, then that means that he might clog up a spot. There's going to be less room, and another concern that I've seen in the Blue Jays lineup is Randall Grichuk makes $10.5 million, and if they sign Gonzalez, then Grichuk won't even be playing half of the time. So I just don't see it that wise if they decide to keep Grichuk, but they could trade him and get something back for him. I don't know, but that's the current news with the Blue Jays right now, is that they're currently looking at Marwan Gonzalez. They are also looking at starting pitching roles such as James Paxton, who is down to the Phillies and the Blue Jays, Jake Odorizzi, who is down to the Blue Jays, Twins, Red Sox, and Mets, and they've also been talking to Taijuan Walker recently, who is down to a couple teams, but some of them are mystery. So I think right now it's just the Blue Jays, Tigers, Red Sox, Mets, and Twins that are looking at Walker right now. They've also been looking at Trevor Rosenthal, who would be the final piece of their bullpen puzzle. So I think all of those could be very good moves. I think they're at least going to get one of them, I would think. So right now their main focus is pitching, and Marwan Gonzalez is their second thing on the to-do list. So I think they can definitely get some of that done. Moving on to our next story, Justin Turner. He's down to his final couple teams. It's down to Milwaukee and the Dodgers. The Dodgers are the favorite to re-sign Justin Turner right now. They just got Trevor Bauer, and they also just offered Marcell Ozuna a 2-year deal. He decided to sign in Atlanta, but that shows that the Dodgers are still willing to spend more money. They're currently over the luxury tax, but because they were under it the last couple of years, they don't get taxed as heavily, so they currently have to pay $7 million instead of a lot more. And if they get Turner, they'd have to pay a little bit more, but they don't really care this year. They're going to go all out to win. I could see Turner going over to Milwaukee. The Blue Jays have still been in contact with him, but I don't see anything really happening there. We also have some other news. Shohei Ohtani from the Los Angeles Angels has re-signed with the Angels for 2 more years. It's around $8 million, so $4 million per year. The Tampa Bay Rays have also just added a relief pitcher, Hunter Strickland, to a minor league deal, with an invite to spring training. So he's going to try to prove himself in spring training. The Rays are building their bullpen up, and the Twins have also signed Keon Broxton to a minor league deal, center fielder who has a lot of defensive skills. He has some pop in his bat as well, but the contact really isn't there. So could be a good move for them, but maybe not at the same time. That's basically all the free agent news that signed today. Those are all the free agents that signed today, The Boston Red Sox, talking more about them, they're still looking to trade Andrew Benintendi. Some teams that have contacted them are Miami, Oakland, and Houston. I could definitely see him going over there, but I think Boston is going to try to give him a second chance. 2020 wasn't his best year, but I think they're going to give him another chance, and if he doesn't perform well, they're either going to trade him at the trade deadline or at the end of next year. That's pretty much all the news for right now, except for Jackie Bradley Jr. is still talking to the Mets. He wants 4 years. The Mets aren't willing to go that high as of right now, but you never know what could happen. They're still talking to Bradley Jr., and Kevin Pillar is still out on the market as well. Let me know who you want to have on your team before spring training starts. Spring training is coming up really fast, and I'm going to be doing some power rankings and other fun videos like that, so be sure so you don't miss it and stick around to the channel. There's going to be a lot of moves this week, like 50 plus moves. I'm going to cover all of them as soon as they come out. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one.